From the beautiful land of Guyana to the land of endless opportunities, America. Two Guyanese women, two lifelong journeys, one unbreakable friendship, one shared heritage, and one unforgettable conversation. Our roots may have started in the land of many waters, but our dreams continue to grow across the world. Every Saturday night, we invite you to pull up a chair and join us as we celebrate our culture, honor our traditions, share our stories, and embrace the experiences that connect us all. We laugh together, we learn together, we'll remember where we came from, and we'll inspire one another to keep moving forward. Whether you're a Guyanese by birth, Guyanese by heritage, Caribbean by heart, or simply someone who loves meaningful conversations, you are family here. So pour yourself a cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and enjoy an evening of real conversations, genuine laughter, unforgettable memories, inspiring guests, life lessons, and a whole lot of Guyanese love. This is more than a talk show. This is a celebration of who we are, where we've been, and the future we're building together. Welcome to Chit Chat with Pat and Jackie. From Guyana to America, our roots keep us grounded, our dreams keep us growing, and our stories bring us together. Let's chat. A very good night to everybody. Welcome to Chit Chat with Pat and Jackie. Tonight's topic is, who told you it was too late? Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everybody. Again, welcome. And this is a place where we laugh, we remember, we tell the truth, and sometimes we say the things people are thinking but are too afraid to say. I am Patricia.
And I'm Jackie.
And this is Chit Chat with Pat and Jackie. All right. Tonight, you don't just sit there quietly. Tell us where you're watching from. Share this live with somebody. And tonight, especially, I want you to tag somebody who keeps saying, I am too old, it is too late, I should have started years ago, because our question tonight is, who told you it was too late? That's our topic. Jackie?
Okay. So, Pat, you know what I've noticed? Okay, let me pedal backwards a little. For those who do not know me, I know lots of people know me, but for those who do not know me, I'm Jacqueline Conrad, a registered nurse and an enthusiastic digital business entrepreneur. And when I say enthusiastic, I really and truly mean it. I love it. I love what I do. So tonight I'm here with you, and we're on with Chit Chat with Pat and Jackie, and we're going to have this program going through for you. As Pat said, connect with someone. Share the link to someone else. Get someone here with us so that we all can learn and gain from this. And you know what? We want you to engage with us. As we go along, you're going to realize that this program is one of a difference. And we're asking you to engage with us, okay? All right. So, Pat, you know what I've noticed? Sometimes nobody actually tells us that we're too old. We tell ourselves that. We look at our age, we look at younger people, and we look at how much time has passed. And suddenly we start putting an expiration date on our own dreams. But here's my question. Who gave us permission to decide that our best years are behind us? Now, to my audience, let me ask you this question. Have you ever wanted to do something but thought, maybe I'm too old to start now? Put yes in the comments if you've ever felt that way. And tell us what it was that you wanted to attempt but hesitated because you think you're too old to do it. Come on, let's have some feedback. We're making it interactive tonight, okay?
All right, Jackie, I'm glad you said that because I had to learn something myself.
Yes.
Starting over doesn't mean you failed. Sometimes starting over means you finally had enough courage to stop settling. There are people watching us tonight who have spent 20, 30, maybe 40 years taking care of somebody else. Children, husband, wife, parents, jobs, bills, responsibilities. Everybody got a piece of you. And now you finally have a little time to ask, what about me? And suddenly you think you're too old. No. Maybe this is the first season of your life when you finally have enough wisdom to build something for yourself. Wait, stop scrolling. Listen this moment. If you just joined us, don't scroll away. Tonight we're asking, who told you it was too late? And all I want you to answer this. And I want you all to answer this. If age and money were not obstacles, what would you start tomorrow? Put in the comments. Don't overthink.
So now we're going to have another segment, and we call it the Guyanese Throwback. So, Pat, let's take this back home for a minute.
Okay.
Growing up, growing up, Guyanese, especially our generation, life wasn't about find yourself. We never heard those things. Follow
Mm,
your passion,
mm.
build your personal brand. What is that? We never heard that.
I never heard about
Yeah,
brand new that
what is
either.
personal brand? Our parents were trying to make sure that we had food in the pot.
Exactly. You were sitting down telling your mother, Mommy, I'm trying to discover my purpose. She would have discovered a broom and given you a good purpose.
Your purpose was sweep the yard, wash the wares. We say wash the dishes. Back home, it was wash the wares,
Yeah.
pick the rice,
Uh-huh.
fetch the water. And don't let me call you twice.
And that is why so many people from our generation became responsible adults.
Mhm.
But somewhere along the way, some of us forgot how to dream. We learned survival, we learned sacrifice, we learned responsibility. But nobody taught us you're allowed to want more from life. Let me ask the audience a question tonight. Guyanese people, help us out there. What chore did you hate doing when you were growing up? Fetching water? Washing wares? Scrubbing the step? Sweeping the yard? Picking rice? Tell us in the comments.
Peeling cassava. You forgot that one. Because we used to make something called cassava pone or cassava bread. So you had to sit and peel the cassava.
Mm,
And here's where I think people got stuck. We compare, or people get stuck today. We compare our beginning to someone else's
no.
middle, our beginning, because we're older. So we compare our beginning with someone else's middle. You see somebody succeeding at 30, somebody's buying a house at 35, somebody starting a business at 40, somebody was traveling at 45, and you're at 50 or 60 thinking, look how far behind I am. Behind who? This is not a race where everybody starts at the same line. Some people had support. We have to be cognizant about this. Everyone's life or everyone's journey is different. Some people had support, some people had money, Some had connections, some had opportunities, some had to survive things nobody knew about, but still they succeeded. And that's why my grandmother used to say, when you see people with what they have achieved, you do not know how they get it, so do not envy them for it. All right? Because we don't know if they have to survive things that we do not know about. So stop judging your entire life by somebody else's timeline.
That's so true, Jackie. Very true. You know, Jackie, that's personal for me. I didn't start this chapter of my life at 25. I had already lived several lives.
Mhm.
I've been a teacher. I came to America. I work as a nanny. I work in the bank for years. I became a trainer. I work in corporate America. And then life changed.
Mhm.
I could have decided, well, that's it. I'm too old to reinvent myself. But something inside me said, no, there is another way, Patricia, you haven't met yet. And I think somebody watching tonight needs to hear that. There is another version of you that you haven't met yet. Not because you're incapable, but because you've been too busy surviving to introduce yourself to that person.
Mhm. So if you're just joining us, here's the question that started this whole conversation. Who told you it was too late? That's our topic for tonight. Who told you it was too late? And here's another one. How old would you be right now if you didn't know your age? So, therefore, excuse me, this question is, let us just pretend that we do not know our age. How old would you be? Therefore, you have to make that decision upon how you feel, how your body
Mm,
is feeling at this moment. Okay? Just think about that. Because age is just a number,
mm.
right? We can do so much more than what that age actually tells us.
Jackie, let's play something with everybody. Everybody watching, finish this sentence. Before I leave this earth, I want to. What do you want to do before you leave this earth? Put it in the comment. All right? Jackie, what do you want to do before you leave this earth? Come on.
I
Travel,
will, okay, go ahead.
start a business, write a book, buy a
Yeah.
home,
Mhm.
go back to school, help your children, see another country, become debt free. What is it, Jackie? And don't give us the sensible answers. Give us the real answer, the thing you've secretly wanted to do. Put it in those comments. Now I'm going to say something unforgettable. Some people aren't afraid they're too old. They aren't, they're afraid they'll try. They're afraid they'll try and fail. So I'm too old because that's a convenient excuse, right? I'm too old becomes a convenient excuse. It's too expensive. It's too difficult. I don't understand technology. I'll start next year. But next year comes, then another, then another. And eventually, the saddest sentence becomes, I wish I had. I rather say, I tried and learned than spend the rest of my life saying, I wonder what would have been.
Mhm. But Pat, I also want to say something important.
Go ahead.
Starting again doesn't mean you have to throw your whole life away tomorrow. Sometimes courage isn't a gigantic leap. Sometimes it's just one phone call, one application, one class, one video, one conversation, one decision, 1 hour spent learning something new. You don't have to see the entire staircase to take that first step. You just have to take the very next step, and your journey begins there.
And that's exactly why I talk about what I'm building online. Not because everybody watching needs to do what I do, but because I want people to understand that options exist. I didn't grow up with this technology. I wasn't born knowing social media.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't born knowing digital marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn, and I'm still learning. But imagine if I had looked at technology and said, that's for young people, I would have disqualified myself before I even started. And somebody watching tonight may be doing exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to know everything before you begin. You need to be willing to learn. If you've been watching me and wondering what exactly I'm doing online, don't just wonder from a distance. Send me the word info. I'll explain it to you. No pressure. Get the information and decide for yourself. But don't reject an opportunity you haven't even taken the time to understand.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true.
I
So,
think Jackie
okay, Pat, rapid fire.
Jackie has rapid fire. Oh my
I need
goodness.
no long answers. Okay?
Okay.
Would you rather be 25 again, knowing nothing you know now, or your age today with everything you have learned?
Whew. My age today. Absolutely. At 25, I had youth, but today I have wisdom.
Yes.
And honey, wisdom could have saved 25-year-old Patricia a whole lot of foolishness. I wouldn't trade what I know now just to look younger. Let me ask you a question, Jackie, since that we're on rapid fire. If you could give your 25-year-old self one sentence of advice, what would it be?
Wow. At 25, I was very, I would say, very passionate. You couldn't
Mhm.
have told me anything without me giving you an answer. And,
Mm,
it was just to the tip of my finger.
mm.
So at that 25 age, I would tell that person, Black Jackie, I would tell her, just be a little calmer. Just be cool.
Santi down.
Just cool down a little.
Yeah.
And things will progress nicely. But
Mm,
not everything someone says, you have to give a response.
right. Let it go.
So, what's one thing you're still determined to accomplish, Pat?
Ooh, rapid fire. Me, one thing I still need to accomplish that I'm determined about building something that outlives me. I don't just want to make money. I want to build a legacy my daughters can look at one day and say, Mommy created that. Let me
Nice.
ask you, Jackie, what's
That's
one thing age has made better about you?
beauty.
She says beauty. It is really rapid fire. All right, Jackie, you said beauty. For
Okay.
me, what age made better about me? My
Yeah.
courage.
Yes.
Younger Patricia worried more about what people thought.
Yes.
This Patricia, I'm going to live. I'm
Mhm.
going to learn. I'm
Mhm.
going to try. And if I fall down, I'll get up with experience. Let me
Yes.
ask the
Yes.
audience tonight.
Before
What?
you ask the audience,
Oh,
I
go ahead.
really want to give the serious side, the real conscious side to this answer. It's
Okay.
that I have built, with maturity comes consistency and perseverance.
Those are
I've
good
learned
qualities.
that to persevere and to be consistent with whatever I do until I achieve my goals.
That's beautiful. Amazing. And we all need to have those attributes in our lives to be persistent. Don't give up easily, to be
Mhm.
determined. What's something about you that became better with age? That's you answer that question, right? Confidence, patience, wisdom. Oh, this question is for the audience as well.
That's right. Yes, it's for the
Audience,
audience.
what's something about you that became better with age? Don't tell me you age like fine wine. All
Mhm.
right. Give me real answers. Is it confidence? Is it patience? Is it wisdom? Is it courage? Is it boundaries? Put it in the comments.
Right. Don't spend another year asking, what if? Ask, why not me?
Right.
You have experience, you have wisdom, you have scars, you have stories, and you have survived days you once thought you couldn't survive. Don't
Mm.
underestimate what you still have left in you.
Before we leave tonight, guys, I want to talk directly to the person sitting quietly watching.
Oh, yes.
Maybe you're 40. Maybe life didn't happen the way you planned. Maybe you lost years. Maybe you raised children. Maybe you cared for everybody else. Maybe you made mistakes. Maybe somebody broke your confidence. Maybe you had to start over. Listen to me. Your age is evidence that you survived, not evidence that you should stop dreaming. You're not standing at the end of your story. You're standing on every lesson that brought you here. Stop mourning the age when you think you should have started. You cannot go back and start at 25, but you can start today. And 5 years from now, you're going to be 5 years older anyway. The question is, who will you be when those 5 years arrive?
Mhm, mhm. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday night with us. We are a bit early. So
Jackie,
tonight made you laugh, think, remember, or dream again. Please share this live with somebody who needs to hear it. Pat, you were going to say something.
don't spend another year asking, what if?
Mm-hmm,
Ask, why not me?
mm-hmm,
You have experience, you have
mm-hmm,
wisdom, you have
mm-hmm,
scars, you
mm-hmm,
have stories,
mm-hmm,
and you have survived days you once thought you couldn't survive.
mm-hmm.
Don't underestimate what you still have left in you.
That's right.
And before we close, here is my invitation. If something we've said tonight stir you,
Mm-hmm,
if you've been watching people build something different, if you've been wondering whether there's another way to create income, build something for yourself, or simply learn what's possible online,
mm-hmm,
stop watching from the sidelines. I'm not asking you to make a decision tonight. I'm asking you to get the information. Send me or Jackie the word ready. Look at the screen. We have our websites there. I'll
mm-hmm,
show you what I'm doing and what Jackie is doing and how you can learn more. Because 6 months from now, I don't want you to look back
mm-hmm.
at tonight saying, I should have messaged Patricia or I should have talked to Jackie. Maybe it's for you. Maybe it isn't. But you'll never know if fear makes a decision before information gets a chance. And now Jackie is going to close with us.
I take this pleasure of thanking you all for spending this time with us. I am quite certain you have learned something. Something has resonated with you. And we have changed our program with you in mind. We want you to engage with us. And that's how we know that we're getting over to you or our story resonates with you. So we're going to look at the comments to see all those who have said something, some answer, given some answer or something that will show us that yes, our audience is really engaging with us. I
Yes.
do hope that what we've done tonight has made an impact.
Mm.
And I say good night, and Pat is going to give her final talk at this time.
And
Thank you.
remember, and remember, Nobody gets to put an expiration date on your dreams, not society, not your past, not your mistakes, and certainly not your age. This has been
This has been Chit
Chit
Chat.
with Pat and Jackie. I am Patricia. Keep laughing, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep living. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next Saturday.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for another episode of Chit Chat with Pat and Jackie.
Jackie.
When, Jackie? When is it?
Next Saturday,
What time?
9 p.m. sharp.
Eastern Standard Time, right? Yes.
yes.
Looking forward to have all of you again for another amazing program. So have a good night and stay blessed, everybody.
Yes.
Good night. Bye.